at the end of the day,
they got it in, bro. Like, they do got it in.
They got it in.
Howdy.
They gonna see it on the paper. Anyway.
Back, Pod. I got some special guests for y'all today. Introduce yourselves, man.
My name Paul, New Orleans native. You know what I'm saying? Coming out to 1.5. You know how that be.
All right.
Yeah, my name A5, aka Aiden. From Uptown, raised on the West Bank. Been cooling ever since. St. Augustine, 2600 ride son.
Don't say that. Don't say We got another guy who came back round
What to
two.
do? Y'all know who I am already, but if it's your first time watching, my name is Malik, the face of Metairie. Okay.
Boy said the face.
The 6'8" face of Metairie. The face, the 6'8".
You can't think of Metairie without thinking of me. There you go. Amen. Preach.
Amen. So I want to ask you, bro. You said you grew up on the West Bank.
Yeah.
That caught my ear. What was the difference between growing up on the West Bank and being from Uptown?
Okay, so my life, it was kind of weird. So I grew up on the West Bank, but I went to school Uptown. So I would come from the West Bank and go Uptown. I went to the Little Lusher up there. I went to the Little Lusher, and then I went to the Big Lusher. That's how we met. Then we went, I did to the middle school / the big school, and then I transferred to St. Augustine. So my childhood, it was really, I be on the East Bank at like 7 in the morning, and I don't get back on the West Bank until like 8, 9 o'clock at night. So I'm never outside. I'm never really being with the people that's on my block. Like, they know me, they cool with me, but it's like, I got my own thing going on. They got their own thing going on. It's just how it was. But I mean, it was just a lot of moving around, for real. So I can't really call it right now.
Okay. But what school did everybody in your block go to? Like Carr or something like that?
They all went to local schools on West Bank. So like I grew up in Marrero, so they went to Lincoln, they went to John Eric, they went to West Jeff. It was just schools like that. And you know, when it comes to the West Bank and the East Bank, like everybody always got their rivals. Like St. Aug don't like Carr, 3-5 don't like Carr. Everybody don't like Carr, basically. So it's
I don't like Carr.
Not at all. So on the other side of the river, it's just a whole nother like Bloods and Crips type joint. It's not on no disrespectful stuff. It's just like they got their own stuff going on. They got their own stuff going on. And it's just, that's what it was. So like, as I was growing up, like back when I was probably 10, 11, 12, everybody on the block was cool. It was all outside. You know, this was around that time where kids didn't really have phones and iPads. They did, but it was better to be outside. It wasn't in the times now where everybody always on their phones. Like, we actually wanted to be outside. We wanted to be around each other. But then as time goes on, as we started maturing, it just started becoming a separation.
Oh, you shaking your head. How you feel about that?
I mean, he not lying. Like, I feel like when it comes to this internet stuff, everything is fake. Like, everything that's posted is fake. You know, like leak. Like, we came up with the word LARP. Like, everybody LARP. Everybody who don't LARP.
We talked about that last episode.
Everybody LARP, man. People would be like, oh, yeah, hilarious. I'm in a car, they'll take a picture behind the steering wheel, but don't have $1,000 to their name. Like, this internet stuff, it just gets to a point where, like, you don't got to post everything. Like, you can influence in a good way, but then you got people who try to just influence you to do bad things. That's why everybody trying to meet the standards. Like, for example, like, no disrespect to like any brands out there, but like you see one person post a brand and be like, oh yeah, I need that brand. I see the whole city wearing that brand. I need that brand. And then later on down the line, the brand start like trembling down and all that. And you're like, what you gonna do? You just gotta bag that stuff up, just sit it in the corner. You never gonna touch it again. Like, it's just the same thing with the game. Like when we were little kids, we like, Ma, I need the PS5. I need the PS5. You go to college, you barely touch it. Like, it build up dust. Like, it's just, I don't know, like, you just gotta be influenced by certain people. Like the people I grew up around, like Aiden, for example, he influenced me to make money. This man, like, he make money, so I know, like, I gotta get it. Cause I see him doing an internship, you know what I'm saying? Him doing something good for himself, I know I gotta do it too. Like, cause I know we was raised like by the same people almost. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta match his energy too. Like, I wanna see better for my brother, just like how he wants to see better for me.
Right. That's just how the lifestyle go. I mean, At the end of the day, you can't be in a friend group to where you the best nigga in the group. Like, you gotta be around people that's going iron sharpens iron at the end of the day. Ain't no way if I'm liking something and he liking something, one of us gonna make sure we know how to get it done so we could teach the other one how to get that going and we could just elevate off that. Like right now, I wanted to start a brand. We all been wearing the same brand for X amount of time. So in my head, I'm like, we got this brand over here. We wearing this brand every day. Why not make our own? So then I start chopping it up with them. I'm not the best when it comes to making new designs and when it comes to managing money and things of that nature, but I know I got partners over here that specify and are good at X, Y, and Z. So at the end of the day, when we all come together, we all creating something new. We elevating on top of stuff, and it's not just no same thing as yesterday. At the end of the day, when it comes to our group, we always tell ourselves we don't want to be the exact same person we was yesterday. We got to be 1% better every day. 1% better for 100 days, that's 100%. So if you look back on 100 days, you shouldn't be the same nigga you was 100 days ago, 50 days ago, 20 days ago, yesterday. Every day you gotta be better. So
Okay.
that's just the mindset that we all got and continue to get.
I threw another burger on there so the got a nice little.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey.
All right. Hey.
Shout out to Nerds Burger. Shout out Nerds Burger. I'm gonna tap in for real.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a name wrong and put on there. It's about nerd burger.
Listen.
My dog can eat meat. He got a free burger here.
You know what I'm talking about?
You might have well bring my life, but
Hey, create. Talking about stuff. All right.
You know what I'm about to say, bro? I was gonna pitch in on that conversation because I ain't speak yet. My dog, the environment really shaped you, though, bro. Like,
That's a fact.
If you hang around, I'm saying, ballers, you're not gonna struggle with everybody else around you doing good. You're gonna feel like the odd man out. But if I'm saying, if you say, I'm gonna go to the gym today, and they all say, yeah, man, me neither, yeah, you're all gonna be down, bro. But if you go, you're not going to the gym, like, who is this kid, you know? You're gonna your ass go to that gym. Mm-hmm. Your environment really shaped you, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, your environment will shape you before you'll shape your environment.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Think about that every day, bro.
Okay.
You know, like.
what about you, Pat? Man, we don't really know too much about you. What's your background? What you got going on? How you got into being a part of podcast?
Down, bro.
No, you can eat that.
Right.
Hi. Yeah, what's happening? Big baller. Big baller. You already know what it is, big baller.
Y'all saw the magic that just happens when you create. It magically appears. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying in the mind.
Everybody got to eat.
I'm already knowing, homie.
I do music, bro, so
Hey, look.
I'm not doing that.
Which one you think bigger, brother?
we got bust part down. That's meat on there, though?
Yeah.
You don't eat meat?
Hold on. Before we go anywhere, let me shout out the location.
That shit
I
amazing.
said it wrong.
7537 Maple Street in New Orleans, you know, born and raised, with the LA 70118.
I promise.
Tap in.
You can't miss it.
Tap in. It's the
You cannot
truth.
miss it.
Shit amazing.
It's good.
It's the truth.
Like, it's the
Well,
truth.
what? Hold on, let me.
Like, it's one of one or one of none.
Boy, you see them flavors? You see them flavors in that, bro? Like, tap in, bro. Real talk, tap in. But nah, bro, you were saying you make music.
Yeah, bro, so I'm not doing that. You know, fuck with the internet shit, but I mean, I feel like it's all one thing now, like from the videos to pictures to music to, it's all just, you know, putting yourself out there.
What made you get into to music? Like,
I want to be rich, bro.
that's real.
That's real.
Everybody.
That's
Can't hold you.
Everybody wants to be.
I never saw myself, I'm from here, never saw myself stand down here, bro.
Okay, but then I got a question for you. What are you doing to be rich?
Name it, bro. I just feel like the only way to do that in this world is to create something, right? If you don't own what you doing, the return's not going to you. I could pay you $1 billion a year, but you still dependent on me though. So
True.
people think about wealth and shit as money, but it's not money for real. Like, it's options. It's the ability to like influence the world around you. You know?
Exactly.
Like, we just got this for no money. It came from my mind, for real. So it's like, yeah. But there's a lot of like, especially in New Orleans, growing up here, bad schools, like a lot of misinformation about money and like how shit work, bro. Like, my grandpa can't read. And it's like, damn, he had no chance for real. So, yeah, I think it's about Relationships a big part of it. Who you know. Where y'all spend y'all energy. Like if y'all just hanging out doing bullshit, that shit not gonna go nowhere.
Never.
Y'all end up in jail or dead. It's about understanding shit. You know, understanding like people on the internet, people buying shit, people understanding people like what people want. Like learning all of that shit is important for wealth.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say I came up. I know somebody probably said it, but in my head, I had to think about it like every single person that's you good. Every single person that's become successful or put themselves in that strategic mindset, you gotta solve problems. In order to be successful in this world, you gotta be a problem solver. Yeah. Every billionaire, every trillionaire, if they got one, every single person that's wealthy in this world is solving a problem. He broke. I give him money. I solve the problem. Now I'm making money off of giving him money, and he doing the work. I'm doing the work. He making money, but we both solving a problem to make more money, and that's basically how every business is ran in the world.
You know, for a purpose. You gotta find it. You gotta find it.
Everybody has
Every purpose, not your purpose.
And that's true.
Every purpose.
You might think it's your purpose because you already like doing this. Just because you like it, don't mean that's what you're here for. That's what the man above put you in.
Right.
But you also have to put in. You also got to be willing to put in the work. Like for example, heard this from my coach. Everybody want to go to heaven, but nobody want to die.
Frank Ocean said that in Nice.
I like that. I like that.
You got to be willing to put in the work to see the outcome. Obviously, like if you want to make money, you got to go out there and put yourself out there to make the money.
The thing about the money, but it's how you're going to chase it. So I tell you, shout out to Dirk though. Shout out to Dirk though. The Dirk said it.
Man, what?
The Dirk said it.
Why would I lie?
For sure.
That's real.
That's a fact.
Well, I got a question as far as when it comes to New Orleans. How y'all feel about New Orleans not being here in the next 5-10 years? And
I feel like
all of the culture and everything that came with it.
It's definitely gonna be hard to readjust, like knowing that every either February or March we're not gonna have a Mardi Gras. Like how we gonna bring our kids back to New Orleans? If we can't bring them back, we can't be like, oh yeah, let's go back down to New Orleans, Mardi Gras. Can't.
I'm not going to Alabama for no Mardi Gras parade. They originated it or whatever it is. But
I want to know if I should leak the method what we think about. Well, I'm gonna leak it because it's unrealistic.
free game.
ChatGPT uses all of our drinking water to use a service cool or whatever.
Right.
What if we found a way, instead of doing drinking water, we put that bitch in the middle of the lake?
Middle of the lake, you're gonna run out of water eventually.
Nah, but look though, instead of using
You're
our
talking
drinking
about like
water.
in the Pacific, like salt water?
I get what he's saying.
And I do get what
that's
I was
like,
driving to slow down. The water and the bridge is right here. If we find a way to put that in that water instead of drinking water, we probably gonna suck some of that water down and save New Orleans, fellas. Who's with me?
I see.
But no, I'm dead
I
serious.
see where you're going with it though. I'm laughing, but I see where you're going with it.
Yeah.
that you gotta bring that up. But I feel like the way that the economy is right now, especially with our legislative and all that, like they didn't even pass the bill for minimum wage to boost up to $12. You think they're gonna do that? Like you gotta think about stuff like
That's
that.
another thing, bro. I feel like the world might shoot your fucking ass if you think of doing something that could really save the world, bro.
Curing cancer.
Dr. Sebi.
Everybody who cured cancer died. Well, had a way to cure cancer and would pop it, or for example, made gas out of plastic.
Sure did.
I know that guy on Instagram, man. I know that guy.
Yeah, he made gas out of
I know
plastic.
that
He was a high schooler at the time.
But you see where he live? He don't live around the city.
Well, you live in New Orleans?
Nah.
I think
hell?
he famous now. I think we wait.
He's
Nah,
from
what?
New Orleans, though.
Nah, fuck no.
Oh, I'm about to say.
That's a guy I seen on YouTube. He made a Rolls Royce drive Fast and Furious. You know, he alive. I don't think it's a business no more.
He be throwing it on the ground, bro.
Yeah, no cap. Cap.
Those people really make billions off oil, bro. They don't want to see that shit change. They don't.
But oil is a non-renewable resource, man. What are we gonna do when it go away, bro? Well, you know what's crazy? Okay, we talk about this too. This is a different topic, but let's think about this. We talk about money. The U.S. is like 300 trillion in debt, but there's a statistic about U.S. citizens. Almost the average of every person in their fucking 20s is in debt. Yeah, everybody's in debt. Student loans, mortgage. So the citizens in debt trying to take the country out of debt. So we all in fucking debt. We in debt paying to get out of debt. It's like using a credit card to pay debt off.
But you got to think, the government is giving us more things to pay for as taxpayers of America.
And we already in debt.
What you mean by that? What you mean by that?
So, for example, like I said, we got a brand, right? In order to get our product, we have to get it shipped from overseas. From overseas to here, you got to pay a certain fee, aka
Tax, right?
tariff.
Okay, the
You got to
So
pay
basically
tariff.
tax, basically.
Basically tax.
the tax
You
on
gotta
foreign
pay. You got to pay the
Yeah.
government money to make sure that it's not nothing crazy and they just gonna keep that shit in the pocket and you just gotta thug it out. So I had to pay a additional $50 on top of the price of however much it was to get it shipped. Mind you, it was already here in the U.S. It was in Atlanta where we was at. It was in Atlanta, but I couldn't get it shipped to where I was at until I paid that $50. So to bring it back to the worldview scale, the tariff is from the government taking the money away. And then all of a sudden they said that Trump promised us we were gonna get like a tariff check or something like that to get money back from that. But I don't know what happened with that. He bullshit. He's a professional bullshit, basically. So instead he was like, all the billions of companies that are getting money taken away from tariff, they're gonna get that money back. But what people don't see is when you look at the fine print, they're getting that money from the U.S. Treasury. And who pays for the U.S. Treasury? The U.S. government. I mean, the U.S. citizens.
Taxpayer.
So exactly. So the money that they're already taking from us, they're gonna give to the company, but they're still taking the money from us at the end of the day. If you get what I'm saying.
I see what you're saying.
But you know what I think crazy? You gotta have money to make money.
Of course.
That's crazy.
This has always been like that, though.
It's called liquid equity. After you make a certain amount of money, you can just go to the bank, pull that joint out. You got $10,000 in your pocket. You can pull $10,000 from the bank. You can spend that shit on whatever the fuck you want, and you still got that 10 bands in your pocket. So you reinvest that bread and put it in some more shit. You get that, flip it around in a few places, put that shit in your pocket, keep stacking it up. You're gonna be a billionaire in about 10, 20 years, depending on what you do. You just gotta know the system.
This is the question, yo. Why y'all feel like did you learn all of this from school?
Heavens,
Why y'all feel like New Orleans people be so broke down here, man? I've been trying to answer this question my whole life.
Uneducated.
You can only go so far as your environment allows you. You know what I noticed?
Yeah.
People in New Orleans, it's a crazy thing to me, bro. My coach told me one thing. People try to claim the hood for some reason. I don't know how he said it, but he was like, people say I'm from the 7-1, I'm from the 9-1 project. That's terrible. When you used to be saying, I used to be happy to claim some shit in English term, man, you know? And instead of saying, I forgot how you worded it though. I forgot how you worded it for y'all to really catch what I'm trying to throw out though. But like, people want to be a fucking power y'all seen in New Orleans, bro. It's like people, that's all people fucking know out here.
it's the norm. After Katrina, if you look at the people from before Katrina and after Katrina, they already knew based off the first hurricane how the city was moving. The government been stopped giving a fuck about New Orleans. That's why we so fucked up how we is now. Because they been stopped giving a fuck. They was like, oh, we gonna make sure they only know this, and this. So over time, it's gonna become a generational thing and it's gonna keep going down. And just like how the people are learning less and less, the city is getting worse and worse. So it's not doing nothing but keeping the people here. They don't got nowhere to go. They don't got no money to use. And that's just what it is. The government set this up a long time ago.
That's exactly why.
Hypothetical.
Like, nobody want to invest in New Orleans for, like, because the city is so corrupt. It's like, who want to invest in a corrupt city? For example, we were supposed to get a Top Golf by the convention center. We never got that. but instead they gave us 504 golf, where Alvin Kamara invested in that, which is a Saints player. 504 golf, he not even from here, so he see oh yeah, the city about to go down. Nah, I'm not investing in that. So he took his projects back.
Yeah.
He like he took a step back.
Kamara, he backed out.
Yeah, like no Kamara, he invests in 504 golf. Like that's like Elon Musk. Like Elon Musk isn't the owner; he's an investor.
Yeah.
But like Kamara, he invested in that. But the Top Golf or whatever, they were supposed to come down here and put one by the convention center. Never did it because like
They didn't.
The revenue
they
of the city was
thought
too
of
low.
the
That's
long
what I'm
term
saying.
there.
And it's crazy because that's the Six Flags in the East.
Oh yeah.
That's supposed to been rebuilt 10,
Jasmine.
15.
Jasmine.
Yeah.
Been supposed to rebuild that.
Blue Bayou. They said Blue Bayou back up and running. The water dirty.
Water green.
I seen the TikTok. The water dirty.
Well, I'm thinking they coming from a Chapalaya Lakes or something. I'm like, what am I looking at, bro?
Oh, you went? You went?
A Chapalaya Lake, bro.
I'm telling you, that joint is water dirty. Like
Shit, man.
What I'm about to say, bro.
I don't know what we're gonna do, bro. Honestly, the best way for people to get out of the city, you gotta find a solution. You gotta be a problem solver.
you gotta pay to play.
Gotta pay it. Yep.
Gotta pay to play. Man.
Gotta create. That's the way I think about
Gotta
it.
create. You have
Gotta
to.
create something, man. But it is way easier for us now than it was for like our parents, bro. This shit is $70. You know, you could buy that off working at this shit, Burger Nerds.
Yeah.
That camera not that expensive, but it's the idea to use that shit, interact with people, and put it online.
Exactly.
Brand, you know what I'm saying? That comes from the mind.
Create.
I think too, like a lot of people down here, bro, like they just don't really want to be more than like. I went to
don't want
McMain
it.
and like
They're comfortable.
it wasn't cool to be like I want to do this, that, and the third. Like it was like he was saying, it was like I'm from P-Town though. Like that was cool. But it's like
God, I'm from the back of the main wall. You gonna die? You go outside? Yeah.
it's like
Why
okay,
is that a
bro.
good thing to you, bro?
You want to get away from that.
Come on.
Literally.
And it's you know we do like when a rapper blow up and he talk like that. I listen to it sometimes. I'm a hypocrite.
I mean, it shows that you
But-
came from poverty, but
Right.
you came from poverty and now you here. And they still got niggas claiming where you at and they still hungry. So it's like you eating, but you rapping about when you was hungry and you still got partners that still hungry.
Exactly.
Or you still got a community that's still hungry that you coming from.
Yeah.
So it's like, but a lot of the thing that I like about New Orleans rappers, they actually like giving back to the community. They like showing up. They like making sure that the city is seen and it's something that's a problem. Like they making known like New Orleans, they got this going on, they got that going on, but they making it aware to the world that yeah, New Orleans is just high place, but niggas we still got problems that need to be solved too. So I really do appreciate artists and people with higher, what's the word? Higher, I guess, views. They making it
Publicity.
making it known that it's a problem. I like that. I do appreciate that actually.
I don't want New Orleans just to be known as the city that went under and had Mardi Gras. Like, I want it to
Murder
be,
capital.
Yeah, that.
Deeper than
Like
that.
that's like one of the top 3 things that you hear about New Orleans.
Yeah.
Like
So
I
we
don't
known for fool,
like-
Mardi Gras, and killer.
exactly like. And then when the
World,
Saints
bro.
win, no murders happen. As soon as they lose, killing spree,
Yeah.
mass shooters. Like I don't like all that. City just corrupt, bro. I'm telling you.
All the way.
I like that conversation, you know? Let's get some funniness in here, though.
Hold
I
on.
just Google some shit. Wait, finish that. You go ahead finish that. You know,
I just want to bring one word to the table.
Cover your
That-
mouth. Cover your mouth.
I just wanted to bring one word to the table that you brought up. Comfortability.
Yeah.
Everybody in the city, they just so used to the culture, they so used to their norm, what they used to where they don't want to leave. And especially Katrina definitely made that stamp on a lot of people because it was like, my home about to go away, I'm not leaving here. Like my grandmother, she didn't go nowhere. She stayed in her crib on the West Bank the whole time Katrina was going on, and she was straight when she came back. My mom came back with me and all the kids and everybody like that. But just people, the citizens of New Orleans, they gotta understand to really be successful in life, you can't be comfortable. Like you gotta go out there, you gotta want it, you gotta go do certain things. Like I said, we was in Atlanta, so it's like from us being in Atlanta, going to school in Atlanta, and then coming back home for breaks and things like that. Yeah, the first couple of days cool, parties cool, but it's like we don't want to be here because there's nothing for us here anymore. We already saw a whole new avenue of possibilities and opportunities for us, and it's like just being in a city is draining. We're gonna get used to being around the people that's smoking and that's drinking and just doing a lot of crazy stuff, and we just gonna get accustomed to that lifestyle that niggas are already that's stuck here doing. So it's like in order to really elevate yourself, you gotta find a reason to get out of it.
Yeah, because it comes from inside, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody ever made anything in life and it was like just where they was from. Like they wanted to get somewhere for some reason. You know?
You gotta find your why.
Yeah.
It's all about the why. Once you find your why, you're gonna be self-driven from there.
Yeah.
But it's like people always find their why and they look at the why and they skip the first step to get to the why. Yeah. So it's like you gotta build that foundation in order to get to where you gotta go. And to me, I feel like the foundation is one, knowing who you know. Well, knowing it's who you know, not what you know. A. And B, being able to step out your comfort zone and just experience some things.
Because people, I'll be saying like everybody want to go heaven shit. People want to like take a risk, but they don't want it to be risky. Literally. You know, it's like, no, that's the point, bro. It might not work. But like,
high risk, high reward.
Steph shot that shit anyway from 4. That shit could have not went in.
Exactly. Can't be scared to take risks.
And you can't get complacent either, bro. I didn't get complacent, bro. Once they figure out, like, they go say, I don't know, I'm broke, so I'm gonna get a job. So I'm gonna work at Walmart. You know, now I gotta pay for rent. That's it. I'm still fucking broke.
That just nigga
but
thinking
just like it's just like
cool
being
with that though.
chained in the river. You gonna have your head over the water when you get the check, but then you gotta pay for rent, food, all that.
Go right
and you gonna go right
back
back down.
Right back down.
Every time. Keep
Right
talking
back
like
down,
chained to
bro.
the river.
It's like, I don't know, the government is, you gotta understand, bro, it's so much crazy things that's going on in the world that I really just can't talk about right here, right now, that it's just like,
Patreon exclusive.
It's just a lot going on. There's a lot of shit going on, bro. You really gotta do your own research. Don't listen to just what we saying. Go do your own research. Go look it up. Google is free, bro. Now, I'm not saying go to TikTok and look up everything on TikTok. Don't do that. Because everybody be feeding what they want to feed and everything is biased. But go do some actual research. Go look at some certified facts and figure out what you got going on, what's going on in the world. Like, a lot of people that's my age, we don't look at the news. We look at TikTok, we look at Instagram, we look at all the fake news that's not getting us nowhere, but we're not paying attention to the things that's actually going on in our life, the crisis that's going on in the world, in the places that we live in. And they so blocked out by like TikTok and Instagram and things like that. You gotta pay attention to what's going on in your face. Cause that's really what TikTok and Instagram is for, is to block you away from what's actually going on in the real world.
And that gives you brain fog. And like having brain fog, you gonna like where my phone at? Like you gonna bust one of them.
I know that from firsthand. That'll destroy your life.
Where my glasses at? Put my glasses on top of my head.
Exactly. See, that's how you know it get like that. That's when it gets to a problem.
You know what? Okay.
You finish.
Bro, when I learned about the Federal Reserve, it's a deep cut, but that's just one thing that kind of gets you in this rabbit hole of like, damn, like, I gotta do something that's not work at Walmart. Just learning about that, bro, it's like, oh shit. Like, this shit's deep, bro. Shit deep.
Well, yeah, what you about to
You
say?
say you trying to do something.
Let me know.
Funny, like
What's the most?
It better be funny too.
What's the most? No, chill. It's a question, bro. What's the most ridiculous lie you ever told to get out of plans with someone?
To get out of what?
Plans with somebody. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you was drunk Friday.
Yeah.
Dude told you, man, we're gonna go to the gym at 4 o'clock in the morning every day. Yeah, bro, you know. But then that morning come, you like, I'm doing this shit. So like you tell them, you know, hey, bro, my dog just shit on the bed, but I didn't know about it, so I rolled up in it. So now I got fucking, you know what I mean? This is some bullshit, right? You know what I mean? I'm just asking, what's y'all personal experience type shit?
I don't know what I said. You know, I go to the go-to. I gotta watch my little brother.
Okay.
You gotta go to the group too.
Yeah.
I told you when I left hitting that fat girl, I told her I gotta pick my brother up from Amazon at 4 in the morning.
Like I think the brother lie is like top tier.
Because if you're a black man,
Sibling lie is top tier.
Yeah.
Like
because it's like, oh, he cares about his family. Damn, that's a
Yeah,
good
like-
man. It's like I am a good man.
You ain't
That's
never
top tier.
You ain't never asked somebody for a picture like a car broke down on the side of the road and tell them, "Oh, damn, I was on
You
the
was sitting there. Bro, I forgot what was going on, but I swear on my life. I was like, say, brother, I need a picture of a car being flipped over or something. I got in an accident. I need you to send me a But when I tell you 5 minutes later, this nigga can send me like 5 pictures. I'm like, what the fuck you get these pictures?
I did that so many times.
And they look real as a mother. Like, nigga inside the car took a picture sideways. Like, what the fuck you
So
doing?
many times.
Like, bro.
Damn, bro, I was on the way. Bro, I was around the corner. Bro, nigga just ran to me, bro. We gotta reschedule. We gotta reschedule, bro. Damn, bro, I go outside with somebody, slash my tire. I'm done fucking with this hoe.
Yeah, I did
can't
that.
come, bro. I gotta come tomorrow.
I did that once. My tire popped. You know.
God, yeah.
But I feel like the car thing is like,
the
I
car.
don't know.
No, because some be trying to beat her on it, but they be like, "Oh, I give you a ride."
I'll come pick you up.
yeah.
Bro, I hate that you try to cancel.
like-
You bring up a problem, and he trying to bring up a solution.
Yeah.
You try to cancel. Bro, I hate that, bro. I hate that. I don't got no ride. I'm gonna get you. I'll
Bro,
see
you
you.
gotta catch it, bro. Like, niggas don't be catching.
Nah,
Niggas
bro,
not
traffic.
fucking with
All
that.
right, I give you Uber money. Cash app down right now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
my
Like,
Uber app don't even work. Get this
I got
bitch
Apple
over.
Pay. I don't even got no phone number. I got an iCloud. You know what I'm saying? You got Bitcoin. Maybe we busted that now. You got
I'm
Bitcoin.
gonna be coming from your way. I can come pick you up on my way home. But I
Nah,
can't.
they would care.
Nah, I'm in the West Bank right now. We can go to West Bank too. We can be scheduled over there. Like, come on, gang. Just get the fuck in.
That's funny.
No cap.
Always try to find a solution.
Oh, I hate that shit.
So y'all go to school in Atlanta though?
Yeah. We go to Clark and he go to Morrow.
Damn.
But it's very fun out there. Like, but one thing about Atlanta, if you do not have money, you're not good.
Can't do.
You can't do nothing.
Can't do shit.
Everything spread out like Houston?
Right all the way out.
Yeah,
Okay.
like yeah.
Atlanta's just big as shit. As
Lennox,
a whole.
bro, far as hell from here.
Well, I ain't say if you're not gonna have no money. If you don't have a steady income, like if you don't got no job or a way to get money, it's gonna be a little hard to move
Yeah,
around.
it is. You could definitely tell that Atlanta is formed by hustlers. It's like you gotta make that bread in order to spend that bread. You gotta make sure that bread keep coming. Cause you're not about to spend $6 on a lime scooter, then go to the y'all kill it. Burger nerds are true, bro. I'm telling you.
I fucked some fries
Y'all
up.
not about to spend $6 on a lime scooter and then go get grub for $10. Then you feel like catching an Uber back, bro. I had a date. All right, so boom. I had a date
Talk
with
to
a
us.
shorty, right? I remember this. I had a date with a shorty. So we leave from our dorm and go to Hungry AF. Hungry AF, 10 out of 10. I ain't gonna lie. Hungry AF, you go to Atlanta,
Hungry AF is amazing.
The truth. I ain't gonna lie to you.
If you're going by yourself, bring a 20.
Nah,
Maybe
yeah.
25.
Yeah.
If you going
Mine
with
be
somebody-
dumb loan. Every
Yeah,
time.
every
Mine
time.
do be dumb loan. But it's worth it. No lie, it's worth it.
Get the Trey Young. Trey Young wings.
Trey Young wings. Show.
Change your life forever.
But boom. We cut your Uber there. Waymo is the way to go.
Self-driving car.
Always self-driving?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Some most likely. Like if it's at night, self-driving for sure.
I seen one out here like the last time I was
Somebody
here.
driving that bitch.
Huh?
Somebody driving that bitch.
Nah, nobody was driving that bitch. What? Nobody was in it, but it was just driving on the.
That shit's so scary to me still, bro. I'll fuck with it, but it's like, damn.
We could
Nah,
tell
fact.
he was in
That
it.
car just moving
It's still
around.
Yes,
stupid.
bro.
It's still stupid.
I'm telling you, once you get in there, it's a little weird at
It's a little
first. but
spooky,
like,
huh?
you gotta go with niggas. Like I was with niggas when I
Yeah,
first did it. It was
yeah.
funny. It was funny as fuck. But nah, yeah. But it's just like I don't know. It's weird looking to your left. You don't got nobody next to you, and you can't sit in the driver's seat.
Dream. Oh, you can't?
Nah, you can't because the wheels still move, everything's still functional. It's just like it's robotic, so you can't even touch it. But anyway, spent like $12 on that. Then spent another $10, $20 at Hungry Up. Then we wanted to get ice cream. That was another $15. Then catch the lime scooter, go back to the room. That's another like $10, $12. So one day you spending about $50 to $60 on a low income.
Yeah.
And that's just for the bare minimum. I ain't talking about niggas. She want to go somewhere, go do this, that, and the third. Like, nah, that's just bare minimum of living. One day, I want to say I spent like. What was your average spending in a month?
That first month, I ain't gonna lie, I ran through a band. That first month, in August through like September, cause it was like half of August, and then that whole September, I spent like a band. I ain't gonna lie.
Atlanta gonna make you spend your money for sure. It's just a lot of shit to do. That's the only thing I like about Atlanta a lot more than here. Outside of Atlanta being that black hub, and it's like all the black people out there, and they all winning. Like you go on a block, and they'll have straight black entrepreneurs all on that one block. Block. I love to see that. I love to see
that
black
nowhere
men.
else.
Yes. But on the other hand of that, it's just like I forgot what I said before that. What did I say the first time? What I was talking about?
I had a date. How much you spent on a date?
Oh,
Like all together?
I spent like
60.
no. I was talking about how much I spent per month, or like an average per month. I spent like nine to a K. That in the beginning, but once niggas learn like how to manage shit, it's probably like 600 $700 a month. And ATL they just be draining your pocket, but it's it's worth it.
You know
It's
what's
for
the
sure worth
same?
it.
$100 is 12 hours of somebody's day. What the fuck can you get with $100?
That's a fact.
But then, the older you get, the more I see it like this. $1,000 is starting to feel like 100.
Yeah.
The older you get,
Yeah.
Nigga,
$1,000
$10 felt like $100 when you was little.
You was set 10 years ago. 100,000 is like a fucking starter pack on Fortnite, bro. Like 800 V-Bucks, bro. You get a pickaxe. You're not a noob no more, but you're still a noob.
Yeah.
Your default skin on when you got like pickaxe. With 100,000 in the fucking world. You need at least, you might need about 500, 750,000. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
For sure.
That's terrible, bro.
Comfortably.
But that's comfortable than one. 100,000 10 years ago, 100,000 a year, you was set.
Boy, you was a billionaire with
Come on, you was set.
because the economy.
what they
everything
said back
was
in the day
low.
for a quarter. Quarter get you a lot of places back in the day. I ain't gonna-
Dollar.
What you do if you live in the 2000s, bro? Burger Nerd, it's probably $2 the whole thing.
It's that
Bro,
Federal
Chili's,
Reserve,
a
man.
triple dipper,
It was $9.99.
it was $9.99.
Crazy.
He knew that. He knew that. I remember, man.
Triple dipper was $9.99. A Happy Meal was $5.
Question is, how many times you had that triple dipper to know that right?
Yeah.
That's the question.
I just seen that.
I just seen that on TikTok. That girl said $9.99. I cried, bro. Tear came down my eye. $9.99.
Bro, for me, you can't even get nowhere these days without 20. Like
Like you need like
Uber to get anywhere,
yeah.
bro. You know what I'm saying? Then the gas.
So you know, grandma used to give you $5. You know, back in the day, you'd be selling $5.
Yo,
like
You
you
need
be
20 now, grandma. I could do that with $5.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna pay the back, grandma. $5, you serious?
It started
Just
at
playing, I'm
20.
grateful. Just playing, I'm grateful.
It started at 20 though.
Conversation.
well, grandma would be sitting on the couch, slide the $5 in her, like that. Like, she'll be
If
with
she
it.
did give you a 20 back then, you'd be like,
legendary.
I'll run after the candy lady real quick. I always spend that shit in an hour.
We ain't got no more candidate.
Real rap.
We don't got no more.
No profit in that shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying. They peeped that. Before, you could do that. But now it's like, okay, I'm spending my cash on these boxes of hot chips, and I'm selling them for $1, but I know I'm going to make like a $20 profit. What I'm going to do with it?
It
You know what I'm
ain't
saying?
shit.
So they stop.
Y'all feel like in Atlanta, like the consciousness is just different about entrepreneurship and stuff like that?
In terms of what?
Like, cause people down here, I don't even meet people who like know what I be talking about. Like,
gotta
there
put
people don't
yourself
even
in the
think
mold.
like you can make money without a job. They be like,
I
"What are you
get
talking?"
exactly what you're saying.
I'm like, "Fam."
You could. Anybody make money with it.
I'm saying like people in New Orleans like never even heard that before. Meanwhile, everything we use and consume is made by somebody who make. A nigga don't work to like a person who owns it just owns it. He just makes money
they don't
from
know how to utilize it for
Yeah.
the maximum. I get what you're saying.
people just have never heard that idea down here.
Yeah.
sometimes they don't want to hear that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If they have a podcast like this with a thug off the street, he probably been in a chair like this.
Niggas will watch that shit, bro. Niggas will watch that shit. Nigga be saying dad jokes every 5 seconds. I mean, every 5 minutes, and to go back to, well, you make murder. Make bang up that shit.
So I'm saying, like, in Atlanta, do people, because I know the culture out there is a lot of black entrepreneurs, like, do people, like, they come to Morehouse and Clark and shit, they just ready to, like, start businesses and create shit?
Yes and no. So when it comes to the colleges, you gotta know at the end of the day, everybody coming from different places, different backgrounds. Ain't nobody really understand how everything works unless you live in Atlanta or something like that. So it's just like, I wouldn't say it gives you that reason to start, but at the same time, you could see it around just being in Atlanta. Like, yo, how is he making this much money? How is this business?
You be like, that
thriving
nigga don't
the
be
way
at
it
work.
is? Like, you could visibly see it. And then
He
if
doing
you-
something else.
Yeah, and you walk in the door, you see somebody black behind the register. See me, I like asking questions. I'm gonna ask him like, how did you get here? You gotta ask questions in life. Ain't nobody. I saw Kevin Hart say something. He was like, he had met Jeff Bezos, or he was trying to meet Jeff Bezos at the Met Gala, and his security guard, his friend, was like, nah, you don't gotta do that. Kevin Hart was like, why? Why are you being too cool to go talk to somebody? It's clear that you not on his level. I know I'm not on his level. Imagine I'm Kevin Hart and you Bill Gates.
Humility.
You a damn near trillionaire. I'm thriving, I'm successful, but I'm not where you at. So I'm gonna ask the necessary questions to make sure I at least understand your thought process of how you got to where you at.
People
So
down here don't even want to admit that, bro.
Exactly. That's the thing.
No,
It'd be
that's
the
the- yeah,
ego.
that's why I get it.
ego shit, bro.
Mhm.
It'd be, no, you're not finna tell me. Nigga, no, he can't read. Be like, nah, you're not finna tell me what that say, boy. Like, what it say to him, bro? Man,
Nah,
fuck
yeah,
you.
Exactly. That's how they
That's what
be.
they do in
The
school,
hell?
Fuck
dude.
you, boy.
Like, you know you can't read. Travarius, you know you can't read, bro. Come on,
He
son.
don't even want to ask, nobody ask for help either. That's what it is. Math teacher. She can put up fucking, what's 8 factorial? Nobody in the classroom know.
Nobody knows that
Nobody
shit.
gonna ask though, because guess what? Nobody don't raise their hand, you know what I'm saying? But everybody don't know.
People are comfortable with not knowing, and that's
not
a
good.
problem.
Niggas wanna fit in.
Ain't
bro.
no way they should be 7 wonders of the world.
That-
Nah, I
that
understand.
Niggas wanna fit in.
They
Understand,
see-
like
they be
niggas don't know, but like you gotta ask questions.
Everybody at the table, they'll be like, teacher, you don't understand. You see the person next to you, like, bro, you look at his paper empty, your paper empty. You like, we don't understand.
What
But
am I missing?
you're not gonna raise your hand because you see nobody else raising their hand, and you don't want to be the one
Right.
to raise your hand and be
Nobody
like,
don't be the
Now everybody
power.
looking at you like you stupid.
yeah.
Living in fear, bro.
I would rather somebody be like, why is he raising his hand? I'd rather somebody be like, this nigga dumb. I'd rather somebody be like that than me just be sitting there confused and the test come I fail.
And you know what's crazy? We could do a whole other side of this. Teacher asks something, you know, 5 times 2. Everybody know that's 10.
Yeah.
How much you don't bet nobody say nothing because nobody don't bet they got it wrong either. That's another thing I'm telling you. People really just live in fear for no reason, bro. People just scared of that, bro. That's a bad thing.
People are used to not knowing. They just comfortable with being they're uncomfortable with being comfortable, if that makes sense. In terms of they don't know what's going on, but they're gonna try to blend in with the people around them who are also just as lost as them, and they're not willing to take that next step to understand, to get comfortable with what's actually going on. So it's like they just gonna stay in the same place instead of elevating by literally asking questions. It's simple. Just asking questions could get you to somewhere in life. Because somebody gonna know somebody that's gonna know somebody. And all you gotta do is ask the right question.
You just got a network.
That's literally all it is.
Say with me, fellas. Environment. That's all it is.
You all who you hang around.
So did Kevin Hart talk to Jeff Bezos?
He did. And then he was like, Kevin Hart was like, this obviously isn't the place for us to talk because they was at the Met Gala, but I would love to sit down and have lunch with you someday. And like, oh yeah, take my number down and we'll for sure get this arranged. Now, if he never took that step to go walk over there, he would have never got his number. They probably would have never had lunch. I don't know if they ever did, but I'm sure they probably had it. And Kevin Hart is probably in a much deeper mindset of how Jeff Bezos controls everything that he has going on. So that probably gave Kevin Hart the intuition to really implement whatever he's saying into his business. And that's probably the reason why he's where he at now. Because he took that step of asking questions, and not just asking questions, but utilizing the information that he got from the encounter that he had to elevate to where he is now.
Would y'all ever live down here full time,
No.
post school? Nah.
Everybody trying to get out of New Orleans.
Besides tourists for some reason.
They love
People
it.
really coming down here saying, I love New Orleans, bro. I want to stay. I want to die here.
You love it as a tourist until you live here. And once you live here, you're gonna see the ins and outs, the likes and what you don't like, and it's gonna be you comfortable now because you live here. And I feel like I feel like with New Orleans is such a culture place to where it's overly lovable. There's too much things to love about New Orleans for you to get comfortable with. So like with us being from New Orleans, like I said, I went to Lusher in the beginning. I felt like by me being at Lusher, it pulled me away from my culture. Like I felt like I was being too much in the PWI, and I tried to force myself to learn the accents. I tried to force myself to be outside. I tried to force myself to learn how to second line just so I could be cultured with my community. And it's just like over time, looking back at it, I'm not gonna say I regret it because I very much understand it now and the importance of having a code switch in today's world because it definitely makes a big difference. But also on top of that, it's just like you gotta make sure that you not letting your environment dictate who you are. You gotta, like I said, basically everything we saying is about taking that next step. You gotta be comfortable within yourself. You gotta be uncomfortable within yourself to do something like that because it's not gonna take comfortability to go to the next level. You gotta do things that people aren't willing to do to be further than everybody else.
Right.
It was easy. Everybody will do it, man. We're all betraying that, man.
Literally.
I be thinking of the money thing is like, why would you get paid $1 million to do some shit if another dude could do it for 100? So it got to be at some level something somebody else can't see or can't understand and can't do or not willing to do. You know what I'm saying? That's not always physical. Like you pick up heavier rocks than me. It's just like an understanding that other people don't have. You know. You had some thoughts, Paul?
Yeah, I was about to bring it back to like the money part about ATL and all that. Like, for example, I really looked at it like this. If you go to New Orleans and you try to go to like, for example, in the city, you trying to go get something like a hand grenade. Like hand grenades be like, I don't know, maybe $10. Let's say that, right? Yeah. You try to go get a po' boy. Po' boy be $20. They be like, okay, pay for it just because it's a po' boy, right? You go to another gas station, you just ate a whole po' boy for $4. But nobody gonna tell you. Nobody gonna tell you, oh, you gotta go here to get the right po' boy because they gonna think, okay, they trying to drive me the wrong way. I'ma stay a tourist, I'ma stay in the city. Everything in the city gonna be expensive. I know in ATL they're gonna have stuff that's way less than a price at a different store in the city. Like if you outside of the city, like in Decatur, if you in Decatur, you gonna have some wings for $10, 10 piece. But if you go to Hungry AF, you gonna get $20 plate.
6 one.
Yeah, like,
American Deli. Little Baby's American Deli to be specific. The one right there by Planet Fitness. The
right
wings are incredibly small and they tax the hell out of every last thing.
only because of the name. It really just be because of the name.
Just cause it's Atlanta, bro. Simple as that. But I got another question that's gonna take this to a different topic.
Right.
How do y'all feel about like just being accustomed to being in a system? Like, for example, school, kindergarten, 5th grade. Once you're in 5th grade, you feel like you that nigga. Then you go to 6th grade and go right back down. The 6th grade, 8th grade. 8th grade, you feel like you that nigga again. At that point, you looking at maybe you go to like a K through 8 school, K through 12 school. You looking down at everybody else. If you're an 8th grader, you gonna look at the kindergarten, and the kindergarten gonna look at you and be like, yeah, I wanna be like him. And then the 8th grader, he a big dog. Then he going right back down to go to 9th grade through 12, down, up, freshman, down, up. It's just a ongoing systemic, what's the word? Just
Like pattern, basically.
yeah.
Pattern.
So how do
After
y'all feel
college, it
about?
might get flipped, man. After college, it might get flipped. I feel like that you get more
Recognition.
Not yet.
get more power, I guess, or get more
Credibility.
I Almost, but like it's like it's wanted more, basically. You know, I can't think of words. It's just wanted more as you get older.
Yeah.
You
But
can't buy
at every
time, bro.
Yeah.
Time ain't gonna wait for you.
I'm saying when you turn 70, you probably got a lot of wisdom, but you can't. You
Can't move how you used to.
Exactly. You know?
King second line, man. King second line.
When we're in kindergarten, you're like, man, I want to be a senior. I want to be 8th grader.
You see it.
When you're 70, when you're a senior citizen, you want to be a kindergarten, 8th grader.
Exactly.
That's a good point. Well, so what was your question, Aiden, about like the system thing?
Like literally just how do y'all feel looking back at it? Like we still currently in a system. Everybody is in some sort of system, whether it's school, job, work, whatever the case is. There's always a system going on. It's just how do y'all feel about being in a system? Like as in all the systems that you've been in life to get to where you at, and also if you felt like you could stop the system or break the system, what would you do, and why would you do it? I can start.
Don't all speak at once now.
I just feel like as far as system give you that ability to be comfortable with certain things, but it also gives you that avenue to break out into the next level. You know you're gonna continue to work for it because you know there's a next level to come every single time. So I feel like coming from those systems, it definitely teaches you that there's always something greater to reach. And the more you work at it, the more that you're gonna achieve and become whatever it is you want to become. But I also feel like on the other hand, if everybody's going this way, what's stopping you from going that way? Because if you go that way, you're gonna open your mind to a whole different level of opportunities that you never even experienced, or the people around you never experienced. If everybody live in New Orleans and you be like, okay, one day I'm gonna move to Houston. Everybody gonna be like, nah, I don't want to go to Houston. I'm gonna stay in New Orleans. 5 years later, New Orleans gone. You done built the whole life in Houston. You got a 6-figure job. You living the best way you could be. That's all because you took the risk and you decided to be different and run away from. I'm not gonna say run away, but you chose to take a different path and just break that system. So that's how I feel.
Just like you said, like it's a lot of things come with risk, like, but you just gotta be willing to take it almost. Like if you're not willing to take the risk, then you never know what could happen.
Yeah.
Like it could be either something bad, it could be something good, but you gotta be willing to.
It's either you live or you learn at the end of the day.
Yeah, honestly.
You can't lose. You only lose if you let yourself.
Else turn into W.
Yeah. That's a fact too, bro, because it's like, you know, even if you fail, like, because we young, like, what's really, niggas laugh at you? Okay. But then a month later, a year later, 10 years later, like, they won't be laughing, bro.
It's
all about comfortability, man.
Tunnel vision is a skill, bro. Tunnel vision is a skill. So they're gonna see you and just your path you got going on and not worry about what he's doing. You know, I know I gotta go this way. If everybody going right, but I know my destination is right here, I'm not gonna let the fucking let my car go past GPS and not turn. I'm gonna say I don't care what this person say about me. I'm gonna go this way because I know my destination is right here. What I want to do in life is right here. What I want to be is right there. If I go this way, so I'm gonna break off from this path. And what's the problem with being first, man? What's the problem with being first?
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being the first, bro.
What's the problem with that, man?
Everybody, what I heard it somewhere. There's a million different roads to the top, but there's only one view. So at the end of the day, there's 1,000 different ways to get to where you trying to go. But once you there, everybody, you all seeing the same thing. You just gotta take that different step to go that different avenue to get to where you at.
We all had the same destination, but the journey is completely different. We all gotta die. But this man, guess what? He was born in some hospital in the East. I was born in Houston. Guess what we at right now? Burger Nerds at 8 or 9 p.m. on Wednesday, May 20th. Guess what? We all gotta go up there, you know, randomly, you know, but we all gotta die. The journey is different.
Just because it look good doesn't mean it's God's plan.
Heisman Trophy.
An onion can look like an apple, but that don't make it an apple.
Heisman Trophy.
Let me know some. Let me know some.
If you can't stand me, sit down.
Hey,
If I'm tripping, tie my shoe.
Okay, all right. All right.
YSL member.
It's not Sunday, but we in here preaching. All right.
You know it's cold outside. When you go outside, it's cold.
Right.
But you gotta understand though. You gotta understand. At the end of the day,
They
they
gotta
gotta
end.
end, bro. Like,
They do gotta end. Every day the day go in. Every day the day go in.
understanding what we
Every
going
day the
with,
day go in.
bro. Like,
Oh shit.
nah, bro.
But you know what? That question, I mean, that topic always brings me in my mind. Like, for this is a way people can see that this is true, right? Like going a different way. How many times you didn't walked up to the girl? You know what I'm saying? Confident, did your shit, took the risk. She whatever. The second you ignore her in the club, now she won't come stand next to you. Now she won't dance. Now she won't touch it. No.
The second you
The
go talk to somebody else,
the second you
line,
say,
she
man,
gon-
fuck this bitch.
So that's
She-
what we doing now.
hey.
See what's along. We talking about deliver for 16 weeks.
Then you like, ain't this something? Ain't this something?
You know what that remind me of? That remind me of the Drake LeBron situation. And how Drake is feeling the type of way about LeBron.
True.
And
True.
LeBron got. I ain't gonna. How do you feel about that situation?
Like,
you gonna have to
I feel
explain
like-
it to them a little bit. so
like,
they
for
understand.
example-
Unpack it for us a little bit.
Like, okay, so
backstory.
boom, right? Basically, the backstory, like what he said. Drake even made a song about Bron with Eminem, Kanye, all that. That song that was about Bron. That was in the music video, whatever, right? He got his whole jersey tatted and everything.
Wait, Drake has LeBron's
Drake
jersey?
has
Yeah, he
the
got
23 on his,
on his
yes,
arm,
he
bro.
has it.
That was
Then
his dog
he just-
for life.
Like that was his dog for life. He took him out for concerts, all that, like worldwide, all that. Right. The day that Bron was bumping that Kendrick,
At the concert. He was at
that's
the
when
concert.
Drake was like, no, the day LeBron was bumping Kendrick, whatever. That's when Drake felt some type of way, right? And he even said in his song, he was like, "Stop asking about me in 23. Like, I'm a real nigga. He not. Like he at the end of the day, he
That's
know
really
he
what it
switching
was.
sides, and he know the side he picked. Whatever, cool, right? But like, he's still gonna speak on it. Like LeBron can still speak on his situation. Like, oh yeah, me and Drake, we locked in. We still talk behind closed doors. But at the end of the day, Drake might be like, nah, that's false. We don't talk. Right.
You played with your ride or die in his face, basically.
Like that was definitely his ride or
You
die.
rapping another nigga's song that's literally banishing his whole reputation. And you at this man concert, you bumping. I understand a song is a song, but when it come to your day one, if this my blood, like this my blood brother. If he say he not fucking with him no more, respectfully, from moving from a distance, we cool. But I'm not about to sit here and be all up in your face, all up on nigga story and shit, cause then that's gonna make it seem like my day one, I'm in the middle. Like I understand LeBron not trying to pick a side. You don't have to pick a side, but it's just like
He was dancing.
gave
He was
this man
dancing.
so much- bro. When I
That's
tell you
picking a
he
side.
bumping,
That's
he
picking a
saying them
side.
lyrics word for word. I forgot
And you know
what.
LeBron can rap. He's saying
Bron don't know no lyrics.
Word for word,
Every book he read, he started at the first page. Every time they ask him what the book about, I just started reading. Yeah, I just cracked
The
it.
Hunger Games.
Bro,
I
like,
just cracked it.
it's
open.
not
book start the
making
first page?
sense, bro.
You're not supposed to start the first page of the book.
No, like every time he in an interview,
Yeah.
he be on the first page every time. A new book on the first page.
He just
And then they
buzzed.
see-
What's the book about? I don't know. I just started reading.
He get to read in the back of the book. I'm telling you.
Nah, because they do have valid situations where it's like your man don't fuck with another dude over something that's not really about you. And I feel like it's okay to be in the middle, but like if the song is calling me a pedophile, and you
Literally.
Literally,
yeah,
that's
it
not
gets to
really-
a point.
And,
like,
and it's one thing to be in the middle, but it's another thing to be promoting.
That's what I'm saying.
talking about.
Because sometimes
That's
it's like
really-
he smashed my man girl and he mad about that. That don't really concern me.
yeah,
bro. I'm
but
still
you can't
gonna
control
be
that. That's not
Yeah,
nothing you
but
can
that's-
control.
Yeah, it's always
That's
about some
something y'all
girl
got
shit.
going on.
Like,
I
if y'all
can't-
beefing
I
over a
can't do
girl,
that.
that's between y'all.
yeah.
But like he killing your character.
It's about what you can just control. Exactly.
I can't dance to the song. Like, I mean, LeBron chose his side, bro.
You talking about A minor? You doing all this shit? Nah, you can't do that game.
And you could see him
Nah,
word
too,
for word,
bro.
ball for ball, and singing that shit, bopping that shit. And I'm just like, hey.
You know Bron can't rap.
It just gets to a point.
It's not.
Hit it up, boom. My fault.
It's not. Yeah.
What song was he singing though? What song was he singing? What song was Bron singing in the club? And he couldn't. He just. What song was he singing? Bro, do you know?
I know what you talking about, too. I forgot.
Nah, but remember when he was on stage with Drake? He didn't want to grab the mic because he didn't know the song. She's in love with who I am.
yeah.
Back in high school, like Drake trying to give him the mic. He like,
Bro,
would that be your?
Bro. What's wrong with that nigga?
But he could rap another nigga song, though, that's bashing him. That's crazy. You can't sing your own partner lyric, but you gonna sing another nigga lyric that's bashing you.
So why y'all think
You can't
did
tell me happy birthday, my bad. But you can tell a baby happy birthday. Lil baby happy birthday. You ain't even met that nigga. Come on, bro. But my birthday come around, I can't get a post.
I do that too. On some side cool stuff. Look, peep. If I tell you happy birthday, I'm expecting a happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? Like on some respect stuff. But if you don't tell me happy birthday,
tell you
you
happy
block.
birthday in January and you don't tell me happy birthday in August, we have a problem.
We have a problem.
We have a problem. Because I took the time out of my day to text you. I didn't have to do that. I could have kept going on by my life, but I cared enough about you and your well-being, and I still have morals that I'm going out my way to text you. Or call you, or whatever the situation is. So I'm expecting that in return, regardless of the situation. So like, between January and August, let's say you kill my brother, I'm gonna still tell you happy birthday.
I'm not dabbing that shit off, nigga. I'm not doing that.
We lost the plot.
Yeah, I don't know. Bro.
All right, I'm
lost the plot.
I'm wildin'.
So Drake birthday, you posting happy birthday, Drake?
No, I don't know Drake.
This nigga is lying to you, man. Stop lying to me, dude.
I don't know Drake. Now, if I took a picture with Drake, I would be like, happy birthday.
All right,
If I took a picture with Drake, you know what I'm saying?
You gonna take that picture? Happy birthday to my goat, to my dog, to my
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Drake liked my post, for example, I'll screenshot that, post it on his birthday. Appreciate you for liking my post. Happy birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all it takes, bro.
But why y'all think I don't understand, like I still don't get why did these people that fuck with him so hard just switch? Like, it don't make sense to me.
Because they listen to the outside noise.
That's what I'm saying.
They listen
that's what I
to
feel.
everything that Kendrick said. They like Drake even said, like they gave them a fake name because they think Drake has a daughter. He does not have a daughter. They fed them a fake name. They fed them fake news. They believed that and they rapped about it.
So they feel like Drake, like LeBron feel like Drake was lying to him at a certain level.
Yeah.
And so he like, okay, I never really knew this dude, so it's cool for me to not fuck with him no more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never heard that shit about the fake daughter. It don't make sense to me, man. I don't know.
I don't either.
If you had $100 million, what would you buy? What would you do first? What would you do? But then what would you buy? What's your first 10 purchases?
Realistically or systemically?
You got
Realistically, I got
$100 million, bro.
Realistically or systemically?
Nigga, what are you doing today? If you just check
I'm
your
investing that shit.
Okay.
I'm investing it.
Like
100
I'm
million?
investing.
strong
I'm
man.
retiring moms.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
You gotta get moms right.
Gotta get moms right.
MVP. You gotta get moms right. You know what I'm saying? Then like I'm gonna just invest.
Okay.
Like
Let me rephrase this question.
I'm gonna get my
$100
needs.
billion.
I'm gonna get my needs.
With a
I'm
B.
a retired mom.
But you
I'm gonna
gotta-
get my needs. But first thing, I'm buying a truckload, or actually not a truckload, like a U-Haul. I'm getting all my stuff. I'm moving out of New Orleans.
Oh, that's a fact.
I'm leaving here.
Number one.
I
That should
cannot
be
live.
every.
I'm getting a hotel. nigga.
Unless you like 80 and you just want to enjoy the city for what it is, cool. But if you got a whole life to live and you still in this day and time not even at least thinking about, yo, New Orleans by the sink, where we going? What am I doing? Bro, you gotta get with the program, bro. Like, regardless how much bread you make, $100 billion, $100, start investing in a new future, bro. Cause it ain't gonna be forever. Nothing lasts forever.
See,
Nothing good lasts forever.
the answer's cool though. I'm going to get 4 kilos of cocaine.
What you doing with that, man?
And then doing what?
I'm taking all my bills under 20. I'm making my funnels.
Okay, so boom, you do that, right? You do that. Okay, but
I'll
you
be
do
right across
that.
the street at the club, jump.
So you do that. You taking a Franklin Safe method?
No, I'm not doing no drugs. Of course, I said $100 billion, bro. Do you know how hard it is to put $100 billion? You can't blow 100 billion.
Yes, you can.
Yes,
You cannot blow 100
Yes, you
billion
can.
dollars.
Yes, you can.
No, you cannot.
I promise you can.
But you gotta understand.
You gotta buy.
When it come with being rich,
Nigga, there's a
rich niggas have
website
rich
for
nigga
that.
problems.
There's literally a website for that.
How can you blow 100 billion dollars?
There's literally a website for that.
They got shit that niggas wanna buy, bro. Like,
If
you telling me
look
no?
up, there's literally a website for that where it lets you see the price of things and lets you spend $1 billion.
Wait, what the hell?
What the website called?
It's a stimulator.
It's literally a simulator.
Yeah,
a simulator?
Yes.
So it's a game?
If you had $1 billion, bro, it shows you what you can
They
buy.
got $1 billion at the top, and they got a bunch of shit you can buy.
Man,
You can
it's
type shit
boats,
in, be like, I'm about to buy this. Every
all
time
that.
you click buy, the
A
fucking
zoo,
price gonna
you
drop.
can blow
Your
$1 billion.
network- Network is gonna drop.
You
the
can
more
blow $100 billion.
Listen, man. 100 billion?
You can blow that.
Bro,
You can't blow through that shit. It's gonna take you a
You
long
gotta
time.
It's
understand.
gonna take you a minute, but you can blow through
If it
that.
took
hold
you a
on,
minute,
hold
you
on,
blow
hold
through
on,
it.
hold on. You not thinking about buying a Batmobile right now. But you gonna think about buying a Batmobile when you got $100 billion.
Batmobile.
That shit could cost like $6 billion. You gonna be a rich nigga with rich nigga problems. You're not gonna have $1 billion and be like, oh, I'm about to buy this $10 painting. You not buy. You think you gonna do
You
that?
gonna walk
know
into the
damn
store?
well
Let me
you
get
not
the
about to
most
do that.
expensive
First
one.
of all, the Batmobile, not $6 billion. It's probably
It's
60. I'm gonna say 200 million max.
Okay.
Okay, that's another thing. Once you buy that, what else you gonna buy? That's 200 million. That's barely a dent in 100 billion. That's barely
I'ma
a
just
dent.
keep going.
What else you gonna buy, bro? You can't even,
Keep
you can't
going.
even buy it. You cannot buy the football team. You can't buy the Saints. It's a process, man. It's a process. You can't just buy them like that.
Obviously, it's a
That's
process.
28 billion.
Yeah.
What else you can do? You can have more than one team at one time. You can have a team at that team.
That's the
What else
thing.
you
Like,
got?
I was thinking about that the other day. A lot of shit, like, when people think about being, like, super, super rich, you just can't, like, buy the whole NBA, or you can't buy, like you want to buy hella real estate, they'll be like, they got, like, laws against you. It's like
They gonna let
monopoly
you do that
laws.
shit.
I'm sure
Invest
you know
in
about
companies.
that.
You do that
You can
shit.
invest in
Yeah.
companies. Like, you put your money in a company.
I mean, you can obviously do that. You could just say, I'm gonna put all 100 billion in fucking Amazon, but like,
But even they're not gonna let you buy a
they're not
certain.
gonna let you do that because
Because somebody has to sell it.
Buy the company. Then,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They're not gonna let you do that shit. But me, I'm going to get 600 kilos of cocaine.
Like,
are you
where do
doing
you
with that?
come up
But
with
I'm
that
going to
idea?
take a kilo. I'm going to the club, pass it out to everybody.
Who's taking shit on
First of all,
film, bro?
Arrest him so
I'm
fast.
gonna be in NYC at a rave. Everybody's gonna want that shit. I could go to the boot, get that whole kilo going. I'm gonna be at the right party for that.
Everybody gonna be drunk. Everybody gonna be drunk.
Hey, I'm going with 10,000. Throwing that bitch in the air like this. They gonna know who I am that night. I'm gonna make a. I'm gonna make a mark.
$300 bills just flicking them.
They gonna make a mark. I'm gonna make a mark. Bro. I'm going.
Everybody gonna know my name.
I'm going. Look, I'm telling you, I'm gonna do guys playing music video. Homeless man on the street. Come here, you come with me. Go get a Lamborghini, nigga, whatever, whichever one you want. I'm telling you. I'm
They go
steal-
10 man.
So this is what he gonna do with the Lamborghini. He gonna go back, he gonna sell it, and then go back to the streets
Exactly.
and then buy the drugs.
He could jump off the lot and get hit by a fucking 18 I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm playing. I'm just saying. Man.
Oh shit.
Guess what? After this whole day, guess how much money I gotta have? $999 billion.
You saying that, but you know how quick lottery winners go broke, bro?
Well, nobody won 100 billion.
Granted, you is thinking about the amount of money, but you're not thinking about the shit that you're gonna want to buy. And then once you get there, like the key thing that be fucking the lottery winners, they don't invest their shit. They just spend.
Yeah.
So if you invest your shit, let's say for example, like I was talking about the liquidity earlier. If you invest that whole 100 billion, put that shit in the bank, or you could get 100 billion back from the bank and have that shit in your pocket while you got 100 billion in the fucking bank. So then you gonna fuck around and become the first trillionaire because you're not even spending your bread and you still got shit going on for yourself. So it's really about how you just gotta know how to use money. You can't let money use you. That's how the fuck lottery winners go broke. They let money use them. You can't let money use you. You gotta find a way to
What's
use
the Floyd
money.
feel like you can blow a trillion
Mayweather
dollars?
say? What's the
You
Floyd
can blow
Mayweather?
$1 trillion?
Fucking right. I know I can
Yes.
blow $1 trillion.
$1 trillion.
Yes. $1 trillion.
That's a
I'll find
million,
something
a
that
million
is worth-
times.
I'll find something worth $1 trillion and spend it on just that. I blew it.
Oh, this dude's an idiot. Yeah, this dude's an idiot. Yeah, this dude-
Niggas like,
Just
just
like-
ask me a question, I'm answering your question.
Just like Floyd Mayweather said, man. I make money. Money don't make me.
Literally. And that's where everything. That's where everything.
What would y'all like? I want both of y'all answer and yours, Malik, but like y'all, you do accounting. Like, what would be the first thing you would invest in for yourself if you got like a windfall amount of cash?
Invest in myself.
What would be the first thing you would invest in though?
I'll invest in property. I'll invest in gold. I'll invest in. I'll throw a little bit for my brand or whatever it is I got going on in my life. Because it's like once I get the bread, I'm not just gonna be like, all right, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this. I'm gonna elevate on what niggas already built and just make it bigger than what it is. So at the end of the day, even if that money gone, the money that was used is becoming a consistent cash flow, and it's gonna become something that I don't even gotta think about anymore. So instead of it being problems in front of my face, now I got the bread to pay for these problems. Now I can move these problems to the side and work on some new problems. Wow, them other problems are already solving and stacking itself. So it's like when it comes to investing, number one thing, you gotta invest in yourself first before anything.
That's what I think too.
Like, yeah, I understand niggas investing in mom's MVP. Love moms to death. But you gotta invest in yourself first. Cause I don't know what my mama thinking sometimes. My mama won't spend bread on bullshit. I can't afford this.
Mom don't spend money well.
Yeah, like I just can't do it myself. But to answer your question, top 3 things: myself, property, and gold. Simple as that. Well, invest in stock. Definitely stock. SP 500. That's most likely where a lot of my bread gonna go. And I ain't gonna break this off. I'll tell you off camera. I ain't gonna break this off. But investment in trading and things of that nature, gold, and
I forget my. I'm talking to the viewers. The 88 people I'm talking to y'all, motherfucker.
property, gold, and myself. That's my 3.
Anyways,
What
I'm
you got?
gonna have to go with like something that I know is gonna make money. Like obviously, I'm gonna have to, like myself first. Obviously, I'm gonna first get my needs before my want. Like I gotta open an account where I could just be like, okay, I'm gonna put this account for my needs, and I'm gonna put some cash for my wants. So I'm investing in myself. Obviously, some land. Not here, of course.
Everything.
Like nowhere close to water. Nowhere close to water. We'll probably do it in the middle of the United States.
I want mine in Nevada.
Yeah, I was thinking
Arizona.
Like something like that. Like, somewhat hot, but not too hot, but it's gonna be hot for sure. But at the same time, it's like that, I'ma still invest in moms because moms was there, like he said, since day one. If it wasn't for moms, a lot of the stuff I would, like.
But you can't not think about the nigga that nutted to make
Exactly. Like I'ma still make sure my family is good. I'm gonna make sure my family and the people behind me is good. Like my
immediate.
like moms, pops, and my
pops,
brothers.
little bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like my
If you
brothers.
win a lottery, you breaking day ones off.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm make sure my family
Grandma,
good. Like
grandpa?
that's what I'm saying. Like, who watched me when my mom went to the Zulu ball?
But it's all
That's what I'm saying. I gotta make sure grandma
real,
right.
you gonna be thinking
I gotta make
about
sure
that
grandma
at
right.
night. Like, that's
You know what I'm
real.
saying? I gotta make sure. Like, who took me trick or treating for Halloween when mom was at work? Grandma. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure grandma's straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta make sure grandpa's straight. Who gave me money when I ain't have it? You know what I'm saying? Who gave me the tips? Who gave me the tips while going to college when I ain't know what to do? You know what I'm saying?
Now that you're saying that, you're not seen as their grandson, grandfather, whatever the case is. You're not seen as that anymore. You're seen as a moneymaker. So what's gonna happen at that point when they be like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna need some change. I know you just gave me some bread.
That's
I know.
a problem,
Well,
too.
It's your grandma. It's your
Like,
it's your
That money you just gave me, I just bought a new Bugatti.
I ain't gonna lie. I just sent it at the
I feel like-
casino. I need 100 more. I need a.
Cause my grandma do love that. She do love gambling.
That's crazy you said that, cause money really changed people, bro. Listen,
Like-
listen,
like-
bro. What's the part, bro? You start making your money in your life. Now you go out with your friends. Everybody buy food. Child come around. Here you go, brother. Oh, who the fuck say I would pay? I mean,
It
you
say
gonna do?
here you got lamb chops and a steak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's on your tab. Like,
you making all the money, so you got me right. You making all the money. I can pay for this.
I don't like that.
No.
Like that right now. Like, no, look, for granted, like you said, am I gonna break off my D1s? Yeah. But I'm gonna break them off if I see you working.
Literally.
If I see you working
Yeah.
and I see you trying to grind, but you can't get
The
it
niggas-
as fast as you want to, I'm gonna break you off.
It's an investment, not a gift.
Exactly. I'm not just gonna give it to you
the
just
vision.
because.
You see the vision from your partner, opposed to a random ass nigga be like, oh, I don't know what you got going on. But if it's a nigga that you be in day in, day out, and you know y'all got the same like mindset, I wouldn't have a problem flying him 100K, because I know the type of nigga is, I know what he gonna do with it, and I know it's a long-term investment.
Right.
Not just in myself, not just in him, but as the friend group as a whole.
I know I'm not just throwing money away.
Like, I'm gonna give you 100K and I'm gonna come back next month. How much money you got? I'm gonna pocket watch just because I give you the money. I'm gonna pocket watch. How much money you got? And if you tell me anything lower than 50K, then I know how to move. I know how to move.
For sure, but nice meeting you.
I know how to move. Exactly. I know how to move.
That happened
What
to
if
Glorilla.
that's your day one though?
That happened to Glorilla.
What if that's your day one? And he
Exactly.
taking that shit for granted?
Exactly. What
Heard
happened
about
to
that,
Glorilla.
huh?
I
You
heard
gotta
about
know
that
when to
too.
move on, gang. You gotta
Everybody
know.
not for you.
Everybody not for you, bro.
can't-
Y'all heard what happened to
Some people gonna weigh you
Glorilla?
down, man.
Glorilla, the rapper?
Right.
She got like 9 siblings, right? She blew up, obviously. And then one of them was on the internet talking about like, she never did this for us, she never did that. But I think it's coming out that Glorilla was like helping all of them out, but it's never enough for niggas, bro.
It's never enough
It's
for
never
niggas,
enough.
bro. It's
Cause
crazy.
yeah, you bought me that G-Wagon, but the tire popped. Why the fuck you ain't fix the tire?
You pay for my
You ain't
tire?
get 100 B, you only gave me 100,000?
See that?
You serious?
Like, niggas will really go just because I break you off 100K. You gonna go to Google, see how much I really make. Your network say 400 million. Why you only give me 100K?
expecting shit.
Yeah.
Like, why you pocket watching? Like, just be grateful. It's a lot of that. Like, people don't be grateful enough at all.
Don't be grateful.
Idiot.
And to be your family too, bro. Sometimes you gotta cut off your.
Like Lil Baby said, man, I got family who only love me for money. It's crazy.
Literally.
You just gotta know that come with it, man. For me, my answer is definitely get I'll pay people's debts off because I feel like black people be having debt and they having bad money habits.
We got you. We got you. We better wrap it up.
So I'll get niggas out of that debt slavery we in. I think that's the greatest gift you would give somebody. Like, then I would say, okay, mom, car, house. And then after that, bro, it's gold. I get some gold, some silver. And then myself, probably after that. I would just go
What
precious
does that
metals.
mean? Yourself.
I would spend money on the things that I'm already doing. So I'm already creating things.
I mean, you
just
Podcast.
elevating.
Yeah,
the
you
things
gonna
that's
invest in
already
something
being
that's
made.
already making you money.
Exactly.
It's like,
Because I would have got that doing some shit.
exactly. Like, if you're gonna do podcasts, you see the camera you got right now, it's making you money. You're gonna go back and buy a new camera.
Better
new
Buy a new
setup,
camera,
you know what
buy
I'm
some
saying?
lights, buy some,
You know,
Increase the production.
Exactly.
Increase the
Yeah.
production.
Exactly.
Everything I do. So it really starts with how do you see yourself making money in the future?
Bro, don't give
Whatever
us
that
30 in the
is.
morning.
Put money into that.
I don't fuck with that.
It's McDonald's cup? What is that?
Yeah, he said we gotta wrap it up in 30 minutes, you know?
But yeah, bro, I mean, the thing about like giving money to your partners is like, if they just smoking weed on the corner, that's not a business, bro.
Exactly.
Even if your man just take pictures, all right, boom, new camera for you, bro. He just went up a level. Your sister sing, maybe pay for some studio time. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
just help them move along that journey they're already on.
Then
But
how
you
about
gotta
I do
be on
that?
it.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna give you money, but I'll invest in something you're good at.
What's your vision?
Exactly. Let me know your vision and I'm investing.
That's like us going to the gas station and you not gonna send me the bread, but you gonna go pump the gas, or you gonna make sure the shit is paid for the gas and not going in the pocket.
Exactly.
So that's like
Because they gonna learn from that. Whatever they doing, and they get some money to keep doing it, if it work or don't work, they gonna say, damn, that shit didn't work. So I might do something, or it did work, and now y'all both earning from it.
right,
So,
right.
But you really, bro, because you can't even just say that, you know what I'm saying? You can't, like how you said, I might ask how much money you got. You can't just say that too, because they might actually try to do something but just fail. You know what I mean? Because you know what I'm saying? You're gonna fail in life.
Right.
But you gotta having a lot of money, it's actually dangerous, bro. I can get you in a world of trouble, bro.
Of
Money
course,
is the root of
of course.
all evil. I can get you in a world of trouble.
Of course.
I can take 100,000, bro. I got. So I gotta go buy a Tommy gun, 60 kilos of cocaine. There it goes, me turn a fucking.
Nah, for sure. I ain't gonna lie. top 5 things I'm buying once I get bread is a nice collection of blicks, for sure. 'Cause I don't want no niggas on. Not even that. I don't like the idea of paying other people to protect you. Now, granted, some people you get to that status and you gotta do that.
Yeah, you gotta. Jeff Bezos gotta pay like paramilitary.
You
like,
can't just be free willy dilly
Niggas will snatch
with a
you
blick
up.
in your. Even if you got a blick on your hip, bro, somebody gonna find a way to get you. Like that's just what it is. Cause you got shit that niggas want. If niggas want something from you, they either A, gonna talk shit about you and be like, oh yeah, he not the shit, just to try to bring your moral down, or B, they're going to find a way to manipulate you into getting what they want.
That's like 65% of New Orleans, bro.
For real.
He doing better than me. I don't fuck with that nigga. For what? You don't even know me. Come on.
And everything like the economy is basically this internet shit. Going way back to this internet shit. I make more money than you, so I'm gonna post my money. Obviously, but when my money run out and you get more money, you still not make more money than me.
Back to the LARPing shit.
Y'all go post some shit from 3 years ago. I LARP the fuck out that shit. I pulled this. Oh, I just left Japan the whole time I'm in my bed. The whole time I'm at work scrubbing fucking dishes.
LARPing.
Like, it's levels to this shit.
I went to Costa Rica 6 years ago. Guess what? I posted a picture. Oh, Thursday. I got a new method. I'm a professional LARPer.
Zoom in on my dog right quick.
Professional LARPer.
Let him cook.
Number one LARPer right here, bro. You gotta edit the picture and save it again. You can go on Instagram and put the date you edited the picture.
Yup.
You can put the time like it happened just now.
Yup.
Trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Trying to tell you. Your picture you took 2 weeks ago at 2:30. If it's 8:36 right now, just edit the picture and save it again. Post it on Instagram 8:36 like I just took it.
W life. And we only saying this, not gonna lie, we was doing this shit in the past. But hey, you gotta live and learn. You gotta go through the thing. Not saying you always gotta go through shit. Just cause you see your partner touch the stove don't mean you gotta touch the stove too. You can learn from this shit, but at the same time, what I learned, okay, let me give y'all a little backstory about me. My mom's she one of them. Like she all around successful. She know how to talk to people. She know how to do certain things. But she found a way. My mama from Uptown. She got it out the mud for real. My mom always tell me she got it out the mud. I got it out sandy water. Like it's that, but it's not. Like she tell me that shit all the time, and I never realized it until really recently. And it's just you gotta understand certain paths just aren't meant for you. Like yeah, you could go through certain things, but if your people telling you like yo. I don't think you should be doing it. I don't think you should be hanging around them. At the end of the day, most likely they see some shit that you don't. And it's either A, you gonna go with that shit, or B, you just gonna go away from that shit. And you either gonna live or you gonna learn. So I'm gonna say one more thing, and I'm gonna just let everybody else do what they do. Last thing I'm gonna say is, when it come to life, bro, it's not about chasing things. It's not about running. It's about falling, cause the way you fall is gonna trying to figure out how you get back up.
Gotta fall forward. Everybody fall back on something.
It's impossible to fall back.
Forward. You need to fall forward on something.
You can always tumble, hit a barrel roll, get right back up, and start walking again. It's just about how you get up. You gotta find a way to keep moving, cause once you fall, you gonna be laying on the ground. You wasting time. Time is money. Time. Why wait for time when time won't wait for you? Stamp me on that. Trademark me on that. Because at the end of the day, that's the key to life. Once you figure out that time not going to wait for you, that's going to make you want to push for that shit. You're going to want to go get that shit every day.
Your mindset.
Everything is a mindset.
If you don't take nothing from me,
You
take
say that
that.
a lot. You say that
Everything
a
is
lot.
mindset. Like
Why wait for time when time don't wait for you?
cold is a mindset.
Get a load of this guy.
It could be 0 degrees. I could walk outside like this. It could be 0 degrees. Cold is a mindset. If you want to be cold, you're going to tell yourself it's cold outside.
Crazy part is, I've seen this nigga do that shit.
But he's right. If you tell yourself I'm falling back on something, you know you're going back. Oh man, I gotta try this now. No man, see, oh man, this didn't work. I'm gonna do this.
You gonna have 8 in the morning practicing. I'm already knowing. You gonna have 8 in the morning practicing. You gonna wake up at 7:30. You gonna be like, is this really what I want to do?
Do I really want to go?
Do I really want to wake up?
Yes.
But
You gotta
then
think about them niggas in the city though.
when 7:30 come around, you gonna be there.
You
Because you
gotta
already
think
know.
about what you want to do in the future. Think about your kids. Think about your house.
Let me ask y'all this last question.
Let's do it.
All right.
Conditioning.
Let's do it.
What do y'all think about conditioning, and how do you try to escape that in your life?
You mean by that?
Like social conditioning, like kind of your systems question. Like we all in a system type shit, but like, yeah. How do you
Like
try to navigate your way out of that?
so how to stop it? Not stop it, but how to separate yourself.
You talking about condition as in state or condition as in like fatigue type shit?
Just like kind of he was saying, we all kind of in a system, right? Like, and we don't even know sometimes.
Okay.
But like, yeah. What are y'all thoughts on that? And then how do you try to escape the? Once you realize that, like, you might be conditioned in New Orleans to not want to be nothing, but a nigga from the night.
Okay.
Now we there. So state. Okay.
Now we there.
Okay, for sure.
That's Julie.
Okay, for sure. So, what's the question again? I'm gonna say, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Me being an only child, I figured that shit out. I wanted to get out of here like 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. I've been knew I had to get the hell out of here, bro. So I just, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got discernment now. Like, I know, like, I had these conversations with myself, with other people I wasn't on the same level with. I've been knew that I could tell this guy, I don't want to do this. This guy, he glorifying these and this and all that. I don't want to do that. So, like, I've been knew that I'm in the wrong environment. I'm in an environment I need to get out of. You know what I mean? I've been knew that I can't be like this guy or whatever. So, I could say that me personally, I know that I need to get out of here, basically.
Right.
It took almost.
Almost fell back.
Partying every day. Partying
Everybody
every
got
day.
their
You know what I'm
moments.
saying? I was faking it till I made it so much that I really thought I made it, but I forgot that I'm lurking right now.
But everybody.
I was like, man,
got levels to the shit.
I was in high school acting like I was on a Tulane basketball team. Like I thought I was good. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time. You just really gotta lock in. I thought I made it. You ain't make it, homie. You ain't make it yet, bro. You gotta get out of here still. So.
There's always another question that needs to be solved. Always. Question is, what are you gonna do to solve it?
What's y'all's answer though about the conditioning thing?
For real though.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
That's mad close to his ass.
Yeah, about that tongue. I want to thank the great burger nerd for giving us this amazing meal. Hold on. What a couple.
But why did he do that?
Do a couple.
Do a couple ways. Shout out to Burger Nerd. Shout out to everybody that made this
Why did he
possible.
do that though?
This is one of the best burgers I ever had in my life.
But why did he do
We're
that?
gonna wrap this up and I'm gonna start moving accordingly.
But why did he do that?
Cause I don't know why you did that. Like, don't ever do nothing again.
I don't even know where that
This
came
nigga
from, bro.
6'10". He's 6'10" doing shit like this.
Be in jail.
But why did he do that?
I'm gonna start moving accordingly.
You should be in jail.
I know your character now.
Hold on.
I know your character.
One last thing, bro. Don't let the world dictate who you are. You gotta find a way to be great. Cause there's nobody gonna wait for you. The niggas next to you, they may be your partners, but at the end of the day, you gotta make sure that you in your own lane. Ain't nobody in your lane but you. So
Thanks.
be the best person you could be. Always put God first. And levelate to the levelation, man. We out. My name Aiden.
My name Pop.
My name Big Daddy.
And we got Big Pat, the GOAT.
Yellow.
And we out. Till next time.
Fire. Hey, y'all like stand under the sign for a thumbnail?
For sure.
Howdy.